My food supply consists mostly of crabs and coconut halves at this time. I have a fairly good stockpile for now, but I really want to try killing a shark. That book said they are really good over a fire spit and taste just like chicken. Before my big shark adventure, I thought I would take a midday nap. My hut may not be much, but it is home for now, and I will take a roof over my head any day. As I was waking up from my nap, I heard very dramatic music playing, and to my surprise, when I looked out into the blue water, I saw the most terrifying thing a human could. A dorsal fin. What's worse is that I think it was attached to a shark. My prediction of the fin being attached to a shark was correct. This has to be one of the biggest tiger sharks I have ever seen, mainly because it's the only tiger shark I have ever seen. I think with my trusted machete I can kill this monster and use it to survive another few days. My shark adventure didn't exactly turn out how I hoped it would. You know, the shark dead, my belly full. Yeah, that didn't happen. What did happen is that a tropical storm came out of nowhere, again, I might add, and forced me inside my home. This would not have been a bad thing except I was low on firewood. This meant that any prolonged period of rain would eventually put my fire out for lack of continuous burning. I was forced to go to the island of No Sleep for more supplies of sticks and palm fronds in the pouring rain, with a hurt, very angry tiger shark following my life raft the entire way. I wish he would just let it go. I mean, I didn't kill him. I just wounded him a bit. It was an accident. Well, another night on that horrible island. I couldn't sleep all night, again. There's something different there. I just don't know what. I made it off of that overgrown rock as soon as I could. I got to my camp close to dark. This was mainly because I kept getting attacked by that rude tiger shark I nearly scratched a few times. Once back at my island, I spent the rest of the evening putting up walls on my hut. I feel so much more secure. If I do say so myself, my hut doesn't look half bad for having sticks, palm fronds, lashing, and very crudely made tools to make it. I woke up to yet another foggy morning, but at least I had a toasty fire going and a nice roof over my head with two, yes, two walls on my sides. I decided after the fog lifted to make a run for the last of my supplies on the island of No Sleep. I made it there and back with no issues, and managed to get everything to my island in only 2 trips. I was able to add another windowed wall. My little paradise is coming together slowly. I spent the rest of the day exploring some shipwrecks close to my island. I found 2 buckets, a bandage, another pair of binoculars, and another jerry can. Now, thanks to those buckets, I can make more purified water and stop drinking those coconuts. It is good short term, but 8 days of nothing but coconut water to drink gets old really quick. It just started raining when I put my first bucket of water on to boil, so I ran inside my hut and waited out the storm. Yet again. While waiting for the storm to let up, I took the time to organize my findings inside my little home. I left the other jerry can and other set of binoculars for the next poor victim, survivor, to find. The longer I'm on this island, the more I am convinced the storms are lasting longer. The sun finally came out to play again. I rushed out to the rocks close to my camp and had to take in the view and the rays for a few minutes. The sun warmed me up and rejuvenated my spirits. Now if only I could get that mojito I've wanted since being stranded. After getting warmed up, I decided to take a little stroll around my island and look for more food as my supplies are getting a little low. I looked at my regular crab holes and could not find a single leg, pincer, or shell. I fear that in my vigorous attempts to stave off starvation, I inadvertently pushed my crab population into extinction. I'm a bit worried as to what this means, diving into deeper waters for different fish besides sardines. Yes, they are good in a quick pinch, but we're talking survival here. Just as I was headed back to my hut, my head hung low from my crab extinction finding, I heard a splash and looked up just in time to see a shark very close. I can hear the dinner bells ringing already. I swam out to give the shark a friendly greeting, and he did not take it at all like I thought he would. Maybe the machete I was holding threw him for a loop. Nevertheless, he did come closer, and I got a few love taps in. He gave up quite quickly after that. Maybe he sensed my hunger pains and decided to give his life for mine. Doubtful about that, but hey, a girl can dream, can't she? Anyway, he will make a few very good meals for me. A few fillets, a fin, and a chunk. I'm in shark meat heaven. As night approached, I thought I should add a door to my hut. I had all the supplies, I was just too preoccupied with starving to do it earlier. I think my door adds a completeness to my hut on the beach. As I climbed inside to sleep, a cool fog approached. As I lay on my bed feeling the cool breeze blow through my windows, I couldn't help but think I could use a blanket or two. Also some curtains. Those might add a bit more privacy, but I mean, who am I really trying to be modest for? The sharks? The stingrays? Who needs curtains when you have no one around? Forget the curtains, you silly! Be free! I must have had stingrays on the brain all night, because when I went for my morning swim, a stingray tried to kill me. His plan backfired, however, as I always carry my machete, and he ended up being my trophy. I don't think I can use him for meat, but maybe he can scare off more of his kind. You know, kind of like a scare trap. I'll prop him up somewhere and let all the others see what happens when you mess with me and my trusted machete. So, unfortunately for Mr. Stingray, the only place to prop him up is on my fire spit. He isn't cooking per se, but I would think he is getting rather warm. This could add a whole new scare idea to the other creatures. I like it. When that stingray tried to kill me, I may not have died, but I did get stung. I never knew how much it hurt. I think I'll just take it easy today and hope this goes away on its own.